100 fans.
4 players who are all willing and capable.
The D here from Indiana.
Play their inside-out style.
Match Atlanta. So we're going to have to
Curl cut.
Jones. Boston tied up.
Jones.
Gray dive. Didn't work. Howard gets to
on the defensive end for Atlanta.
Ryan Howard. Sims on the drive. Able of injuries they dealt with. As game plays. They've gone to one big. Here's Sims. For the lane, turning and going. Jones can't finish that one. And it was Lexi Hall's birthday. Yes, there are 4 meetings in the regular season, but half Gray. What a spin! Unavailable. Sophie Cunningham. Would have played a key role in this series.
Their roster has so many injured players.
Reiner in off the bench.
So interesting as a starter. She started every game great about it and with it.
Pudding and the basketball. Mitchell, catch, fire. Talked about being worried about the fever zipping up and down the floor.
Their last 18 games, 15 and W this season.
It's such a defined program at Florida basketball, and that output.
And what he has here in the W.
Into the game off the bench for Atlanta.
At such a fast pace, not just.
She used more off ball. Howard will launch. Aerial power. She will fire. A nice job in her limited games. Guard as Mitch in the screen, dancing around. 9 points for mid or behind the back.
Steph White has to feel good about that.
Free throw line.
Yes.
Canada, no, on the floor for Atlanta. Here's Howard into the lane.
To score inside as well.
The week of August, averaging nearly in front. Caldwell able to gather. And Boston battling. Good dig there for best winning percentage by Bree Jones. Barreling in. Because when Atlanta signed Bree Jones, going to fit in to what he does.
Exactly does that work on both ends of the floor.
Howard.
Defense was good. We were disrupted, but they make it.
On the reverse, done a terrific job in Indiana. Their first season over 500 Here is Hull. Jones dribbled it off. Howard goes one-on-one. 55% goes inside. Wanted a whistle. Hull a 3. Now you're saying, okay, you're 1 of 7. Have efficient shooting. It seemed like completely incited it, which clearly that was not going to be enough. Here's Hillman. Overturned foul call against Hull. Here's Petty. Off the
speed with which she rolled, and then
let's take a look at
the defending champion.
Candidates for MVP this season along Howard. Alicia Gray all the way. Sims floats it high. Here's Canada blowing. And Tennessee.
Yeah. Hands, and that time the officials thought it was low.
Skates away.
Her career, she told me that when your career, and she said, you know what? The freedom she's playing with and her efficiency.
Because of Carl Smesko, his believed assistant. Stopping on a dunk. Gray, Griner. Griner looking to clean it up. Goes down in a heap. And Indiana.
2 matchups as you see Mitchell get to
7 from the floor. Gray can't finish. Gaudy stats. It's about Gray dancing to the cup. Here's Petty. Off the corner. That 3. Power spinning.
Just attack, and we see Lexi Hall do that a lot.
Powers. Games with Indiana. Cunningham. Cunningham, Mary McDonald right there because foul pass. Here's Sims. Atlanta just 2 of 9.
Looks like they've been in a little bit of a hurry the last few.
Close and short. Jones clean.
Incredible, especially during that.
A former teammate in college.
She's just been absolutely otherworldly.
You really only use Shabby to say something. Sims, floater, muscling inside. Howard, well, gets it out to Caldwell a 3.
Possession with a rebound. That's one of the
dives in. Now under a minute to go in this first half of getting to the front court. Sims, Indiana. Turning the corner, shoot. On the drive. Around Gray, pull-up jumper. Here's Hull, her jumper.
Coming into this game, how did you feel about
A little better second half of the first quarter.
Other season meetings as Hull from 3 in that first half.
woman with the ball in her hands right there?
Yeah, but Atlanta 9-0 in the last. It up. Hull on the cut. Wants his band. Getting word from his big.
Being devil's advocate.
Turns so they no longer have a challenge. Howard to the reverse. Mitchell, free throw line. Namely, Kate Wilson is probably the most affected player. Yeah. Gray, tips heel. Here is Gray on one look. Howard separates. Howard a three. Chicken no run. Center of the lane, didn't take it.
Maybe.
It. As it alive, Gray to the corner, holes 3. Around Mitchell.
That's right.
Mitchell, now Sims.
Like, these guys have beautiful going over the pen or
Sims. Hey. Caldwell, ball to the corner, Howard, third. Mitchell jitters, took it away, Gray.
challenge left. She would use it here. I think there's a foul.
That on both sides today. Mitchell scoops. Hillman cutting in the corner, third quarter. Hillman, to your point, you're well now that she's shooting it from.
But in basketball form.
Right, here's Hull. For this best-of-3 series. ESPN. Howard has already taken care of gold, looking very impressive. The last 2 minutes for Atlanta, so side
Establishing position in the paint.
For the Turner, missed it badly. Third foul on Boston. With the with baseball tonight. Here's Mitch. 13 years working together. I never fought.
I grew up one.
Mitchell. As well as Maya Caldwell. In the post all day. Joe Austin jumper. Rim hole. Gets a step. And on the drop. That series begins tonight. Game 1. Oh, yeah. Crowd into it. Also. Started the bounces. Jones finished. Petty. Corner. Hillman. Jones. And Boston on ESPN. Valia Boston won. Now. Oh. A catch fire. And look, there are times. Sam. Turner has a knocked
Offense when Aaliyah Boston is on the floor, and it's been evident.
She's on the bench. Gray through the lane. Nice pass. WNBA app. Caldwell, Howard will try a 3. Again. Caldwell the shake.
All game long. That's the
hub this year, kind of like Nikola Jokic for the Indiana Fever today. So that long.
Leah told us an interesting story. Have to truly. Here's Powers, stops on a down.
Able to bang and be successful. Her ability to bring the ball up.
Kelsey Mitchell with 24 to lead.
Everyone's a minus, but she's still.
Gray, the 5 for Atlanta. Knocked away by Boston. Gives it up beautifully.
But how important she is to have on the floor.
Matchup. Howard with 20. Gray to lead off our show in the open. Steve catch. And the Jones. Mitchell urging her team to move it as Powell. Mitchell scoop. Game 2 of this series will be 1-1 format. And every WNBA playoff game we have networks. Do the Fever have a run left in hours? Hillman gets it.
We saw it earlier in the game.
And then over Powers. Minutes remaining. Powers and Boston. Bree Jones with 12, 7 points, 12 rebounds, 5. And Sophie Cunningham has bounces. Boston misses. Hillman a 3. To go. Stepping away. Hillman on the finish. And you asked Carl Smesco at times, back-to-back for Justin.
And he said he was. And why that's in weeks.
Rebecca,
yeah.
How about we talk?
Very hopeful that they can get Gentis.
0.9%. Bree Hall able to lay. Ryan Howard, Ali Chagrin. Indiana was 1 of 9 from 3 in that first half.
Capable shooters, including the woman with the ball in her hands right there.
Yeah, season because of injuries, but Atlanta 9-0 in the last. Mitchell gives it up. Hall on the cut. Who wants his bend? And after getting word from his bench.
At the very end, but that's just me being devil's advocate.
No contact with fouls overturned, so they no longer have a challenge. We could have potentially used one on that possession. Howard to the reverse, back ironing off, long rebound Mitchell, free throw line. Because of all the injuries, namely Takayla Floyd has told us many times that Boston is probably the most affected player.
It started at midcourt, they were battling.
Yeah. Gray, Tibbs, knocked away on the steal. Here is Gray. Looked like it probably was clean on one look. Howard separates. Canada the crossover, the kick. Howard a three. She got a 7-0 run for Atlanta. Boston, center of the lane, didn't take it in the corner. Think she made that noise as well?
Maybe.
Did 2020. As unable to drop it in. Jones keeps it alive. Gray. Kim's trying to get around Hillman to the corner. Holes 3. Gray looking to get around Mitchell. Couple of lefties.
That's right.
Donald, Mitchell, now Sims.
So I wonder, like, these guys have beautiful.
Why is that?
Because your hand's like going over the pen, or
About that.
Of course, you're writing.
Sims, hey. Caldwell, good quick first step. Caldwell to the corner. Howard playing more their pace again in this third. Mitchell jitters by Hillman. Took it away. Gray.
I think if Steph White had another challenge left, she would use it here. Just attacking the rim, but I don't think there's a foul.
There's been a lot of that. There's been some of that on both sides today.
Over to the free throw line like she did.
Mitchell scoops.
Yes.
Hillman. Boston guarded by Jones. In the corner, sinks down. Action-packed third quarter. Hillman. She sees the game well. But to your point, you're more confident in everything else she already did well now that she's shooting it from three.
I mean, that's young in life, but in basketball form.
Right, yeah. Here's Hull. 2:15 to go in the third. Game 1 of this best-of-3 series. It's Vegas and Seattle game 1 on ESPN. Howard. Minnesota has already taken care of gold. The top-seeded Lynx looking very impressive. First foul in the last 2 minutes for Atlanta, so side
A battler, keep her from establishing position in the paint.
Gets it over to Turner, missed it badly.
Paul.
Third foul on Boston. The Yankees coverage begins at 6 Eastern on ESPN2 with baseball tonight. His turn to bring the Yankees some luck. Here's Mitch.
Bring the Yankees luck.
13 years working together. I never
baseball watcher these days.
Yeah.
I grew up one.
Mitchell. Ryan Howard, as well as Maya Caldwell. Jones and Boston, they've been battling in the post all day. Jones. Mitchell working behind Boston. Jumper. Rim. Oh, gets a step. And Caldwell to the corner. On the drop. And the Storm. That series begins tonight. Game 1. Oh, yeah, crowd into it. Kayla McBride shot it very well also. Started, he couldn't grab the rebound. Canada bounces. Jones finished. Petty into the corner. Hillman. Jones and Boston. That game starts in 7 minutes on ESPN. Save Lexi Hull now and to save Aaliyah. Boston won. Hull. Canada dishes. Gray catch fire. And look, there are times. Sam. 2 minutes into the fourth. Turner has a knocked.
In the fluidity of the Indiana offense when Aaliyah Boston is on the floor. They do not have that right now, and it's been evident.
She's on the bench. Here's Gray. Gray through the lane. Nice pass. Line. Please go to WNBA.com or visit the WNBA app. Looking to escape Caldwell. Howard will try a three. Boston getting ready to check back in. Caldwell to shake.
And been incredibly physical all game long. That's the
facilitator. They wanted her to be the hub this year, kind of like Nikola Jokic. She is the leading assister for the Indiana Fever today, so that long they can get it heated up.
Thought Aaliyah told us an interesting story. Until this year where she's seen it have to truly be for a while now. Here's Powers, stops on a dunk.
And was able to bang and be successful. Talks about her as a facilitator, but also her ability to bring the ball up.
Rebounds for Boston. Kelsey Mitchell with 24 to lead.
Boston the best plus minus. Granted, everyone's a minus, but she's still.
Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray, the 5 for Atlanta. 6 minutes to go in the fourth. Knocked away by Boston. Mitchell gives it up beautifully.
Full delivery, but again, back to the theme of how important she is to have on the floor.
Game 1 of this best-of-3 first-round matchup. Howard.
He does that.
Howard with 20. Great. Backcourt of Atlanta to lead off our show in the open for the Dream. Jones, deep catch. And the shot in the rehearsal. Oh, they both were shown. Mitchell. Stephanie White urging her team to move it as Powell. Hands off to Mitchell. Mitchell scoop. Game 2 of this series will be first year of the 1-1-1 format. And every WNBA playoff game, our family of networks. 27 for Mitchell. Do the Fever have a run left in? Hillman muscling Powers. Hillman gets it. Dispensable Naz Hillman.
We saw it earlier in the game.
Oh, I thought you were just going to leave it right there. And then over Powers. Back to 13. 3 minutes remaining. Powers and Boston. 20 for Alicia Gray. Bree Jones with 12. Boston has 7 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. Sid Colson, Sophie Cunningham has kind of down 11. Mitchell bounces. Boston misses a top. Or just 5 points. 3 first-round series. Hillman at 3. You're going to close the deal. He scrapes it up. Under 2 minutes to go. Howard around the screen, stepping away. Howard lobs it back. Hillman on the finish.
I think the other team's going to be doing to get ready for game 2.
And you asked Carl Smesco 3 different times back-to-back for a playoff series of how he was preparing and adjusting.
And he said he was, and why that's it as well over the course of the last couple of weeks.
We're back. Right, you don't have series in college.
Yeah.
How about we talk
a big problem for them. I'm sure they're very hopeful that they can get Gentis.
38.5% compared to 0.9%. Bree Hall able to lay. Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray.